Good morning, YouTube. This is Josh, Blue Coats Academy. Hope everybody's doing well. I want to get on here today and make a quick video going over the current situation with Russia, Ukraine, and the United States. Starting off with here at home, the Governor Kemp of Georgia has issued a state of emergency just recently about regarding supply chain issues. Folks, we knew this was coming, and now it's here. Car parts and mechanical parts there is a huge shortage of that, as well as electronics. That shortage has already hit, and we are now starting to see the beginnings of that shortage. Brian Kemp has issued a state of emergency regarding the supply chain, or their lack of. So he's diverting funds and doing what he can do to mitigate the problem as best he can. Moving up, the current DEFCON level for the United States is at a 3. Now there's 5 levels for DEFCON. 5 being no worries at all. We're just at a state of readiness. Not a big deal. 4, should start paying a little bit more attention. Still at a heightened state of readiness. Nothing flying. 3, holy shit. We really need to pay attention. We're at a heightened state of readiness, and everybody's sitting, stand fast. 2, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. We got an actual threat. Everybody's in a super heightened state of readiness. Everything's getting ready. Everything's on standby. 1, holy shit, this is it. So right now we are currently at DEFCON level 3. Now moving across the pond, Poland is currently at DEFCON level 2. Russia is looking to test their Satan missile, which is a thermonuclear missile with about 15, I think it's like 50 different warheads on it, or 15 to 50, something like that. But it's extremely powerful. The United States has canceled tests of the Minuteman III to try and ease tensions. But Russia's not having it. They're looking at testing the Satan missile this upcoming week. And now, where this is purely just an opinion, I think they're going to test it on Poland. Because there is over 140,000 troops in Poland right now. There's also, we got artillery and armament and weapons and all this extra jazz all sitting in Poland, Romania, and all the other NATO states. Folks, it is not looking good. The U.S. is currently exacerbating this issue by they're funding Ukraine. The more weapons they put into Ukraine, the worse it's going to get. Russia has already said, you guys better stop the shit, stop supplying Ukraine, or there's going to be major consequences. Folks, they're not afraid to use a nuclear weapon. And if they're going to use it, it's going to be on Poland first. Now, I don't see them using nuclear weapons on Ukraine because they're trying to take that region. And they're not going to use a nuclear weapon inside of a place they're trying to take over. Reason being, because it'd be counterproductive. Because if you're trying to take over a country, the last thing you want to do is nuke it, because you're going to kill everything and everyone, and you're not going to have a country to take over. You'll just be taking over a giant pile of rubble. That's not Russia's objective. Russia's objective is they want to take Ukraine with everything left standing. So that way they still have an infrastructure in place, so that way they can move in smoothly. Attacks on the east of Ukraine are starting, and they're ramping up. Major operation is supposed to be kicked off today, and we'll see what happens. But guys, I cannot stress this enough. Stack food, water, and medical. If you have firearms, stack them. If you need bullets, go get them. Get everything you need to get now. Because once this starts, it's not going to stop. And I don't say all this to fear monger. I'm not trying to spread any doomer porn or anything like that. I'm simply giving you the facts as what they are on the table right now. If NATO doesn't cut the crap and stop giving aid to Ukraine, which we shouldn't have been in the first place because they're not a NATO ally and we should not be supporting them. Because all they're doing is making the problem worse. Now, I know in the mainstream media, they're all Russia bad, Russia bad, Russia bad, Ukraine good, Ukraine good, Ukraine good. Well, that's not the case. Ukraine is a failed state. Their president is a puppet. And this was bound to happen sooner or later. With regards, now, if we want to go all the way to the other side of the world, China, Taiwan. China has been really, really stepping up their sorties and flying routes into Taiwanese airspace. They're ramping up as well. China right now is just waiting for the best opportunity to strike. And they're going to strike while our backs are turned. They want to wait for Russia to kick something off in a major way, so that way they got the proper cover, so that way they can do what they got to do, take over Taiwan and call it a day. And then they're going to hop across and then they're going to leapfrog to Guam, to Hawaii, to us. If they wanted to, they could. Oh, hell, they can go right to Japan. So, with that said, guys, don't let the mainstream media fool you into laying out their bullshit propaganda, because it's all a lie. Folks, you guys need to be ready. Everybody needs to be ready. Because the more time you spend in la la land thinking that everything's going to be fine, you're delusional and you need to wake up. It's not fine. We are facing a huge supply crisis here at home. Food shortage is real. It's already happening. It's taking place. You can see that in the grocery stores. Just look at the prices. I was watching The Angry Prepper, and up in New York, a can of corned beef hash was like $2. Used to be like $2, $2.30. Now it's up over $3 and something cents. Guys, as prices keep going up, the amount of supply will keep going down. So, prepare the best you can, and don't feed into the bullshit of the mainstream media. Now, bits and pieces. Now, let me rewind for a second. Now, there's truth in every lie. So, if you guys are the types to watch the mainstream media, take it with a grain of salt and pick different notes. You got to dissect it. Pick out different points and see which points match. Now, in the mouths of 2 or 3, let everything be established. Meaning, if 100 people are saying it, 100 people can't be wrong. If everybody's on the same page, can't be wrong. So pick apart the information, compare certain pieces of information to other pieces of information, as far as not only from the mainstream but back channel media sources, alternative media sources, and put it together. And that way you can actually find out a bigger picture and see what's going on. So I encourage everybody to prepare now, get everything ready, get your houses in order, get your ducks in a row. Because very soon could we possibly be seeing calamity like we've never even seen it before. So with that said, guys, like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.